The party behind me gets louder and louder as I stand by the balcony, bored to tears.
Why are you all by yourself? Come hang out with us.
I just feel a little tired.
You're nearly done with your drink, aren't you? Here, I'll get you some more.
She tries to snatch the cup from my hand, only to lose her grip on it seconds later.
Oh no, I spilled it. I'm so sorry about that.
I stand on my tiptoes, straining to get a better view of the person downstairs. Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or is that really...
There's no way it's him. Zayne, watch out!
I run down the stairs.
Oh, Zayne, are you okay? I'm glad the wine didn't get on you.
Why do I always get a surprise whenever I run into you?
Oh, I didn't mean it. My friend spilled the wine by accident. We're having a party upstairs.
It seems your weekend is more eventful than mine.
Well, it was supposed to be a small gathering. Who would have thought my colleagues decided to invite a bunch of strangers?
Will you join me then?
Where?
Why waste your time at a party you're not enjoying?
To socialize with my fellow co-workers? It should be even more complicated at your work.
You've been watching too many TV shows. So will you come or not? You only have so much time left.
I shouldn't just ditch my colleagues.
Are you okay? Come back. We've got a couple of new faces joining the party.
Forget the pumpkin carriage. I'm going to elope with you right now. Let's go!
Zayne and I arrive at a quiet park nearby. There's not a single person in sight, even though it's daytime.
So, Zayne, do you come here on the weekends to take your mind off things?
This park usually doesn't have any visitors.
Yeah, it's completely empty. I wouldn't come here on my own.
That's why it's quiet.
Zayne sits on a bench. He flips through a book he brought along with him.
But it's not the same this time.
Why do you say that? Is there gonna be a sparrow moving in soon or something? Hey, look! There's a squirrel over there!
Zayne keeps his eyes on his book and ignores me.
Really, Zayne? You're just gonna sit there and read your book even after you brought me here? What if I get bored?
Aren't you an expert in entertaining yourself?
Look, it's the weekend and the sun is shining. You wouldn't have come here to read had you not been invited by a friend.
There's no point in socializing if it results in failure.
Does this mean I'm worth socializing with? I will take that as a compliment.
I walk behind Zayne. I look over his shoulder to see the book that he's reading. It's littered with medical terminology.
Do you have any idea what these words mean?
It's strange. I understand each individual word, but I don't understand anything when they are all together like that.
In that case, you shouldn't bother reading it.
But how else am I going to find a topic to strike up a conversation with you? You're so bored that you come all the way to a park where no sparrow wants to live in, just to read even when you're on vacation.
Who said I was bored?
You could tell I was bored at the party. I know when you're feeling bored too. Which means I can tell you a story I heard.
Zayne closes his book and he gestures for me to go on.
Just you wait.
I try not to trip on my high heels as I walk over to him.
Be careful.
I sit down beside him and clear my throat.
I once heard about the witches who protect some ancient forest.
I've seen this in the picture books the children back at the hospital read.
But it's not the same thing. All these witches are like me. They wear red dresses and live in places unknown to mankind. Even though they are powerful, they have always secretly wished to leave the woods and see the outside world. And this is especially so whenever they spot human intruders. The witches would ask if they could accompany them. Back even. I heard such a story yesterday.
Have you been listening to the Mystifying Urban Legends podcast before bed again?
But what if they actually exist? There's a forest behind this park, right? Have you ever visited it?
Yes, there is a forest behind the park. I've never walked around that area, but you seem to be itching to check it out.
There are so many people discussing this topic on forums. What if...
Let's go.
Zayne, I always knew you had a curious side. If the urban legend's actually true, do you think a witch would have a nervous breakdown after being trapped for so long?
Not everyone wishes to see the world as it is now.
Why not? Our world today is pretty interesting. There are surprises every day.
By surprise, do you mean how I nearly got drenched in red wine?
Of course not. Hey, look! There's a sign over there. It says, construction ahead. Looks like we can't go any further.
Zayne walks ahead of me and gracefully leaps over the railing that was blocking us. He turns around and grins at me as I gawk.
Why are you just standing there? Didn't you want to go on a witch hunt? Come here.
I'll copy what Zayne did earlier. He grabs my waist and carries me so I can traverse the railing.
They have fences and fruits for animals. Do you think it might have been a zoo before?
I heard of one being built here in the past. However, it was quickly abandoned.
The zoo's probably being renovated. That explains the sign outside. I actually thought there were going to be witches here.
Are you done messing around? The sun will set soon. We should head back.
I saw a villa nearby earlier. Not sure what it's for. Do you wanna go check it out with me?
Even if there were witches, they were more than likely kicked out by the construction team a long time ago.
Dr. Zayne...
Let's hurry.
Zayne and I continue to walk. We find ourselves in front of an abandoned villa soon enough.
The sign says this is a play area for visitors. It's a pity that an impressive building is abandoned otherwise.
Forgotten corners are inevitable in light of rapid economic development. It's getting dark. We should get going.
I pretend not to have heard Zayne. I open the rusty gate and enter the premise.
Where are you going?
I'm going home. Time's up, isn't it?
I take a few steps inside along the fence. The leaves rustle under my feet. Zayne chuckles but doesn't follow me inside. Instead, he stands outside the gate.
Who are you? I'm the witch who lives in this house. What brings you here?
I was wandering around the woods when I stumbled upon this place.
Does that mean you're a human? I'm so envious of your kind. I have been trapped here for a really long time now. I'm getting bored protecting this land every day. I have been waiting for someone to whisk me away.
Zayne remains silent for quite a while, unable to hold back my curiosity. I take another step forward.
Where are you? Don't tell me I scared you away.
Perhaps I can help you leave.
But I don't even know you.
If you head to the area where there aren't any leaves, you'll be able to see me.
I walk over to the gate and brush away the dense foliage that's blocking my view. The soft glow of the setting sun shines in Zayne's face. I size him up in a faint surprise.
What a good-looking creature.
Would you like me to take you somewhere else?
What's the outside world like? It's definitely more interesting than sitting on a bench and reading all day, right?
Well, it's all right, I suppose. It's not as interesting as you think it is.
Forget it.
I shake my head and turn to leave. Just then, Zayne reaches out. He grabs my hand through the gap between the gate and gently pulls me toward him.
I'm not done answering your question.
I look up at Zayne.
The outside world can be very boring sometimes.
Why should I go there then?
It's a different story when you meet someone special.
Oh, who is that exactly?
The kind of person who almost spills red wine on you when you're passing by. Or who won't stop talking when you're busy reading.
I see.
I stand on my tiptoes and move closer to Zayne. I listen to his voice, slowly closing my eyes.
This kind of person seems pretty annoying. I don't think you like such individuals.
I happen to need her vivacity in my life.
You humans are experts when it comes to lying.
You're not wrong. It is difficult to truly understand what goes on around me. Yet she's the one who's shown me how colorful the world is. So, shall I take you away from this place?
All right.